Welcome to your first video for AP Statistics over curricular materials. We are going to be talking about Chapter 1. At this point, you should have completed a small outline of Chapter 1, and now you may either create a new document for taking notes over this short video, or you may switch writing utensils. If you used a pencil, grab a pen, or if you used a blue pen, grab a different color pen, just so that I can tell that you took, you made the outline and then you took and added separate notes from this video. Now this time, the extra notes may be starring some things or doing something really small to modify your outline if you're choosing to do a single document, because Chapter 1 is just a very, very brief introduction. I am here at home, and I do have my two little trusty sidekicks, my little dogs, Daisy and Scout. So if you hear somebody bark, it's not me. It's one of the two dogs. Statistics starts here. Statistics gets no respect, and statistics courses are not necessarily chosen for fun electives, but statistics can be fun. Learning to think clearly with data will open your eyes to seeing the world more clearly. So, what is and what are statistics? Because you can actually say what is statistics, and you can actually say what are statistics. Statistics, the discipline, is a way of reasoning along with a collection of tools and methods designed to help us understand the world. Statistics, in the plural sense, are particular calculations made from data. And one thing you need to remember is that data are values with the context. You're going to always need to phrase your answers in terms of the context and be aware of the context, because that is a critical part of what data are, and it helps us understand what we're seeing. So remember, data are values with a context. So what is statistics really about? Well, statistics is about variation. If there wasn't variation in the data, there really wouldn't be any need to study it. Everything would be very self-apparent. All measurements are imperfect, so because there's variation we cannot see, and that's something that is important to remember. And statistics helps us to understand the real and perfect world in which we live. So it helps us just really get a grasp of reality. Think, show, tell. There are 3 simple steps to doing statistics right. Think first. Know where you're headed and why. And I know sometimes students, especially adults, do it too, but students have lots of demands on their lives, and sometimes they want to skip this step and just be able to automatically know what to do. Kind of like if you see an equation and it's x squared plus 7x plus 12 equals 0, hopefully you immediately think, okay, it's quadratic, so I can factor and solve, hopefully, or I can use the quadratic formula, definitely, and maybe some of you even think, oh, or I can complete the square. Probably lots of you think, oh, well, I'm going to try putting this in my calculator and seeing what the zeros are. Or doing the solve function. You're not going to find a lot of problems in statistics quite like that, where you look at an equation and it's become so automatic for you that you almost can skip that first think step. You're going to be reading whole entire little scenarios and having to make decisions on what to do. So thinking is going to be, an incredibly important step. Show is about the mechanics of calculating statistics and making graphical displays, which are important, but are not the most important part of statistics. We're going to be able to let the calculator do a lot of the number crunching for us, but you will need to be able to show where those summary statistics came from and that sort of thing in some of the cases. In some of them, you're just allowed to report them, which is nice. And we'll go into those details as we move through the course. Now, this third part is the part that sometimes surprises people. Tell what you've learned. You must explain your results so that someone else can understand your conclusions. And guys, Primarily, this is going to be done in writing. So you are going to be writing a few sentences at the end of many of your problems. And so you just need to be aware of that. Communication is incredibly important in statistics, and it is frequently done in writing. So in summary, statistics can be and is fun. Statistics gives us a way to work with the variability in the world around us, and we are embarking on an exciting journey of learning statistics. And with that, we conclude your first statistics video. Hopefully it was fairly painless and everything ran smoothly. Please let me know if you're running into any difficulty at all, and we will see what we can do about it. Thank you. Have a good day.